It's been a month since your encounter with the Oathbreaker. You and this mysterious human called Nivek have taken refuge in this building called a hotel in order to regroup and seek the man who betrayed you. Nivek, sitting on one of the beds, fingers tapping away at a little black box with a glowing rectangle. You believe she called it a computer. She is certain that this tiny little device will aid in finding your betrayer. But from the wrinkles in her brow, her search has not been fruitful. Alright. This is more frustrating than I thought. This guy is hard to track down. He must have heard what happened back in Heroes Glen and panicked. I don't blame him. I'd run too if I heard about a scarecrow routing an Oathbreaker. That's fine. I've got resources to find him even if he's holed up in Antarctica. You don't know what this Antarctica is, but you assume it is very secluded. You decided to distract yourself by taking out a pack of tarot cards you had. You'd forgotten you had them. We're honestly shocked you still had them, with all the commotion. Crow, what are you holding? They look like tarot cards? Really? Whatever demon gifted you your powers gave them to you? Am I right in assuming that you possess some powerful dark magic then? I may need to study them later, see if they're powerful enough to impact reality to some degree. The Oathbreaker's body? It's been a month, so I'm sure they've returned her to her partners for a burial. She may have been cremated. There's not much we can do, I fear. Listen, they were attacking us, and wouldn't listen when I pleaded for them to stand down. Honestly, they should have known better, Crow. You're classified as an incredibly hostile specimen. A Rasan-class entity that's been recorded as being that which cannot be reasoned with. It's unfortunate, but they were warned beforehand. Try not to worry too much, alright? Danger's part of the job. And right now my job is to help set you free, no matter what it takes. How are you feeling, by the way? I know the mask is uncomfortable, but, you don't quite have all of your fleshy bits back yet. Good. Damn, it's already this late. Explains why my eyes feel like lead. Let's try and get some sleep, alright? We'll head out in the morning. You watch as she climbs into bed and passes out almost immediately, not even getting her socks off. In the silence of the night, you let your mind wander, going to the trace remnants of the Oathbreaker's presence, and following it like a winding thread to her home, where a winged man sobbed into his hands, and a Dullahan has left gouge marks in his legs from clawing into them. The body of the Oathbreaker was still there, just as pristine in death as she was in life. This scene brings a familiar pain to your chest, a feeling you thought long gone from your assumed to be hollowed heart. You recognize the undying love these two held for their fallen lover. Recognize the agony that wrought from losing her. It reminds you of your own lost love and the excruciating pain from having to lose it.
Good morning, sunshine. I'm here with breakfast. Oh no, the candles went out again? Did you call for Elizabeth? She ignored you. I'm sorry. Here, let me set the food down. I know you're scared of the dark. I cannot fathom why she would do such a horrid thing. There we go. Little one! Gods above, you're soaked to the bone. What happened? She threw soapy water on you to clean you? It's freezing outside. Here, let's get you bundled up. Here, there you go. Shh. Let me hold you. I can't take you from here, little one. The entire village thinks you died in the forest. If they saw you... Please don't beg. I can't. I'm sorry. I'll speak with Elizabeth. I'll tell her this is unacceptable, and I'll be over as often as I can. This, the chains, the filth, it's unforgivable. You love me. I'm very fond of you too, little one. But you need to focus on resting and eating your food right now, okay? I'll sit with you here. One day, you'll be able to walk freely. It's my greatest wish that you will be happy then. Truly happy, little one. Yes. Perhaps we could be together then. Please, just remain patient, Here, while you eat, let me give you some head pats. Nice, soothing strokes through your hair. You love it when I do this. It relaxes you.
You curl into his side, letting out shaky sighs as he strokes your crown.
I know, little one. It's painful. I know. But it will get better. You'll see a future where there is no longer this kind of prejudice. And I am willing to bet that you will absolutely blossom. I promise.
You shake the memories away, clawing at your raw flesh, muffling your screams into your mask. Your rage builds as you watch the Fae Prince and the Dullahan mourn together. The first sobbing incoherently, and the second so terse he looks like he'll explode now. You watch as the Dullahan and Fae Prince pry themselves away from their fallen lover, leaving her side so she may finally rest in peace. You see this as an opportunity. You look at Nivek's sleeping form for a moment before you open a portal into the funeral home and step out to the other side. The Oathbreaker's form lies sadly upon the cold table. You take one of the cards the devil gave you and rest it on her chest. It flashes briefly with dark magic before the Oathbreaker sits up with a gasp. The two of you stare at one another for but a moment in silence before you bow your head and vanish back into the portal before she can speak. With a low whine, you creep toward Nivek's bed and sit at her side, hugging your knees. After a bit, you carefully take her hand and rest it on your crown, giving yourself a few pats. Good night, Crow. You hadn't expected the professor to say your name in her sleep. The pain in your chest, it still hurts, but it's that little bit more bearable. As the distant howls of coyotes fill the air, you allow yourself to drift off, the hand of Nivek not leaving your head the entire night.